So Marques Brownlee's been caught speeding. So the tech YouTuber known as Marques Brownlee has recently been caught speeding in a Lamborghini. Now you might be thinking that maybe he got caught by a speed camera or like the police, but no, he got caught on video by himself. Yes, that's right, he recorded himself speeding. Obviously this is a big problem, okay? Not only is speeding extremely dangerous and against the law, it's even more dangerous where he did it, in a public place where there was school signs for children. Now this area is actually a 35-mile-an-hour area, and he was going at 95 miles an hour. Yes, that is enough to obliterate anybody. Now for those of you that don't know who Marques Brownlee is, he is a huge tech YouTuber with over 19 million subscribers, me actually being one of them. Okay, I enjoy some of his tech videos. I don't watch all of his videos, but the ones he goes into about techs and phones and stuff like that, I always found quite interesting. So to say I'm disappointed would be a bit of an understatement, really. Now that being said, he did take that bit out of the video where he was driving the car recklessly, and he also apologized. So I will read his apology here to start off with. There are two of them. His first apology was here under the actual video. Cut out the unnecessary driving clip that obviously added nothing to the video. I hear all your feedback on sponsored videos too. Now personally, I think this is really shit. It's like not taking accountability for actually speeding, just going, I cut it out because it wasn't necessary for the video anyway. It's like, no, apologize. Now obviously people were pretty pissed at this, so he made another apology on X, which a lot of people seem to prefer, so I'll read that to you now. Last video I did something pretty stupid. You might have already seen it, but maybe not, so I'll address it here. There was a clip with the action cam of me test driving a car and going way too fast. Absolutely inexcusable and dangerous. I've since cut it out of the video with YouTube's editor tool. I also understand that this looks like covering it up, but I think it's the right thing to do. There's no reason to leave that clip in, there was no reason to include it in the first place, and I would never want to make it seem okay by leaving it in the video. I'm well aware of the Streisand effect, and I know everything on the internet lives forever, but I think that's the best decision right now. All I can do is apologize and promise never to do anything close to that stupid again. That's a terrible example to set, and I'm so sorry for it. Now a lot of people obviously agree with this apology and they think it's good. Okay, me too, I do think it is a good apology, but my problem is that he tried to cover all this up to begin with. Okay, if nobody had pointed this out, he wouldn't have addressed this at all, because in the video of him speeding, he actually blurs out the speedometer. Okay, and the only reason people found out that he was actually speeding was because for some reason in this Lamborghini there's another speedometer in the passenger seat. Okay, so not only did he already try to cover it up, he then took the clip out and then was worried about people thinking that he was trying to cover it up. Bro, you already tried to cover it up. Okay, it's inexcusable, as you said, but don't try and say you wasn't trying to cover it up, because you clearly was. Now, there was no need to go 95 miles per hour in that area. Okay, you can clearly see in the video as well that it's not an area where you should be driving that fast. It's 35 for a reason. And what I fail to understand is why he done it here. Okay, this guy isn't somebody with no money and no contacts. He could have driven this car, test driven this car on an actual track where he is able to do this. Okay, but he chose to do it here for whatever reason it is. Maybe he was just being lazy. But laziness doesn't excuse the fact that you could have actually fucking killed somebody. Not only that, this is actually a crime. Okay, speeding isn't legal, but I don't think the police are actually getting involved here, which I think is kind of silly. I think he should at least get points on his license for this, but you know, we'll see how that goes. And I do understand that people are going to be saying that, yeah, but he took accountability. But what I'm trying to say is he only took accountability because he was caught doing it. Okay, he wouldn't have taken accountability otherwise. If that blur worked and that speedometer wasn't in the passenger seat, he wouldn't have even mentioned anything. Nobody would have batted an eyelid. So I do think that it is pretty shitty of him to do that. And another thing I kind of ask myself here when watching this clip and seeing that he tried to cover it up to begin with is, does he actually normally drive like this? Is he normally that reckless? Okay, because if he is, then he shouldn't have a license at all. These are things that you need to kind of address here, you know? Maybe somebody should be monitoring how he drives from now on, because he could actually kill somebody. And I'm not saying that he wants to kill anybody, because that's clearly not the case. I don't think anybody sane would. But what I'm saying is his reckless actions could have caused something very, very serious here. Not only that, he has a huge audience of people, young to old to middle-aged, probably all the above from the content that he does, okay? This isn't a good example to show them people, and he said it himself. So why even include it in the first place? Now, this might have been an editor mistake, because clearly I don't think Marques Brownlee actually edits his own videos, being as big as he is. But even if that's the case, okay, why even film it? Like, it's just something that shouldn't have been done in the first place, and it's actually made me kind of judge his character a bit here. And it's not just me either. Other YouTubers that are quite big think the same way. Marques Brownlee is actually a very, very well-respected content creator, and now this coming out like that it's just kind of ruining his credibility a little bit. Sky News actually also covered this, so I'm going to read the article from Sky News just so you get more information here. Marques Brownlee has said in a post on X that a clip showed him going way too fast while test driving a car. The 30-year-old said he had since removed that part of the clip from a video he has shared on YouTube. However, footage shared by social media users claimed to show the American YouTuber accelerating in a Lamborghini. A screen showing the speed of the car appears to show him accelerate from 30 miles an hour to at least 95 miles an hour in around 4 seconds. Reports suggest the video was filmed in a 35 mile an hour zone, and the original clip shared by Brownlee showed him speeding past a sign on the road warning drivers to slow down for children. See, even in that article there, it says that he accelerated from 30 to 95 miles an hour in about 4 seconds, which is actually ridiculous, okay? Now, this being a public area and obviously children being around this area too, not that there's any scene in the video itself, but if somebody stood out into the road or around the corner, they'd stand no chance. None at all. And then what would happen? You've just taken somebody's life for content, which is extremely selfish. I don't think Marques Brownlee is a terrible person, okay? I think he's just done something really stupid here and needs to sit down and think about it. He needs to think about what he's doing and his actions here, okay? I know he's taken accountability with the apology, whatever, only because he got caught though. That's a big thing to think about. That's a big thing to realize, that he only apologized because he was caught. I just think he is really stupid and reckless, and he needs to sort that out. Definitely needs to sort it out. If anything, I'm just disappointed. Extremely disappointed, but also glad that nobody was hurt in this event. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Obviously, like I said, if there is any updates, I will update you. There is new content coming out also, a bit different to this. I'm going to try some completely new stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. It will be coming in the next week or so, but it should be good. I'm looking forward to making it. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the situation below, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. See you later.